Folks, welcome to the Wings Meeting Place, TSC's Big Show 2. I'm Slick L with Trainwreck Sports, joined by a very special guest, Sal Capaccio, WGR50. Made his time before he's got to go on the air with them. Thanks for coming out, Sal. Obviously, you're going to be here tomorrow as well.
Yeah, for sure. Tomorrow, the party starts now. It goes into the night tonight. All right, check this out. We got today coming up. 5:30 p.m. James Cook is going to be here signing.
Late edition, AFC Offensive Player of the Month.
Trivia question.
Oh, God.
All right, here we go. I'm going to hit you up with a trivia question already.
Trivia.
See who can answer this trivia question already, all right? Before James Cook, who was the last Bills Offensive Player of the Month not named Josh Allen? Before James Cook.
Any guesses?
Who?
Thurman.
Nope. Thurman's the last running back to do it. Who's the last Bill player, not Josh Allen, to be named Offensive Player of the Month before James Cook? What? No, but I'll give you a hint. It was September of 2011. There was a big win in the stadium that month.
Oh, my goodness.
Who? No, he comes back all the time. He was just here Ryan Fitzpatrick. It was Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, that one was right there for the taking.
Isn't it crazy?
Yes.
Great job.
Get that back
I don't know what the heck you win, but maybe something, all right? We got something.
It was between Stevie and Fitzy there, but yes, made the right call. James Cook pushing the needle with that last-minute announcement.
Yes.
Completely sold out here at TSC. And then 6 to 7, you were commenting on this before. What a combo. Jim Kelly getting moved from the Saturday spot into the Friday prime time, getting paired with Tyrell Shavers.
Yeah, I'm a little mad at Tyrell Shavers because I'm a little mad at him. There's beef between me and Tyrell.
What did he do? He changed his number
because he wore number 80 and I wore 80 in high school.
I knew you were going to go there.
And I said, make 80 great again, right? And he's like, yes. And then he changed to 14.
It's been a while.
But it's okay.
Eric Molds and such of the world.
But now he's wearing 14. Diggs is back in town. Don't worry about that 14
is coming
anymore.
to town. I was talking to Maniac. Pretty crazy lore with the number 14 in Bills history.
Yes.
You got Fitzpatrick. You got Diggs. You got Tyrell Shavers. Now, Chase Claypool wore the 14.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to think of who else as well. Sammy Watkins.
Really
crazy lore to that number. But the 6 to 7 spot, no shortage of lore there with Jim Kelly and Tyrell Shavers. And then followed by that, two studs on the defense.
7
that have been showing out for this defense, especially last weekend.
As my colleague Chris Brown calls him, Mr. Fourth Quarter, Terrell Bernard.
Yes.
Right? And he comes up with a big play every game.
Every single time.
In the fourth quarter.
I think that number 8's suiting him well.
Yeah, and then Greg Rousseau, by the way, as well. And obviously, Greg comes to a lot of these things. He does a great job with fans. He's really great in the community.
He does.
Greg's a guy that I think, the start of the season, he said it hasn't gone the way necessarily he wanted, but he's ready to kind of pop a little bit here, and we're going to make sure that happens on Sunday night.
Absolutely. That defense has been showing out. That's the reason our Bills are 4-0. That's the Friday slate. Thank you all for coming out. I'm sure it's going to keep getting busier here. But Saturday, Sal.
What about we do 8 to 9? Is that happening on the last one?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You forgot
my God. I was so caught up in the Hall of Famers on Saturday that, yes, the 8 to 9. We're not stopping till 9 o'clock tonight, folks. And that's because we have two elite wide receivers for the last signing here. Sal, Keon Coleman, and the perfect 10 himself, Khalil Shakir.
No doubt about it. Keon Coleman, boy, this kid is looking fantastic as a year number 2 wide receiver, wearing that number 0 now. How cool does that 0 look on who's the girl right over here? She's got the Keon Coleman shirt. Check this out.
Let's see that.
I think that looks sweet.
Oh,
that 0.
The rivalry?
That is the rivalry jersey.
Yeah, that's iced out.
The Keon Coleman 0 looks fantastic on the cold front jersey.
That's going to look beautiful.
I love that.
On
Thank
the field.
you. I'm so glad somebody was wearing it to show off.
It's rivalry weekend.
Yes,
got to get the spirit. Going to be a complete whiteout on Sunday.
That's right. And then Khalil Shakir.
How did he stay on his feet last Sunday? Can we talk about that?
You know what I told him? I called him. He's a pinball. I said, how are you a pinball?
He's like a little bulldog.
You know what I asked him, though? I said, how do you stay on your feet when you're getting hit? You know what he said? I'm shaped weird. That's what he said. He said, I'm shaped.
That is something he would absolutely say. That's so funny. Khalil always blaming it on himself, I guess. But yeah, and then we moved to the Saturday slot. Now I'm not being premature about this. Kicking it off with a heater, another former MVP, Thurman Thomas. The 1-2. You don't need to say much. He doesn't even need a partner for that signing.
No, that's right. And Thurman is amazing. And by the way, if I can right now, just give everybody a little plug here and give it my plug for myself. How about this? You want to join Thurman and me and a whole bunch of other guys like Steve Tasker and Scott Norwood and Butch Roll?
God.
And Del Reed at 26 shirts.
Shout out Del Reed one time in the house.
We're going on a cruise in May next year.
The Buffalo Bills Legends
cruise. Buffalo Football Legends cruise. And We're celebrating Thurman's 60th birthday while we're on the boat. We're going to the British Virgin Islands. We're going to the Caribbean. And all you got to do is go to buffalofootballlegends.com and you can be a part of it. We're going to have an amazing time on this boat. We're going to do so many events. It's going to be so cool.
Folks, you there at home could be partying with Thurman Thomas on a boat for
And
his
Sal
60th
Capaccio.
birthday party. And Sal Capaccio. it's like the co-main event, that
love
one.
that.
I
love
hope
that.
you understand.
Yes.
And the 2 to 3 slot, obviously, it doesn't slow down, Sal.
No,
it never stops.
Freddie Jackson's here.
Yes.
He's actually, Freddie
He's
is
in
going,
town. He's here. Confirmed.
He is going to the Bennett Jamestown game tonight for the rivalry
Wow.
game. That's the rivalry game that
Huge.
they're being highlighted. He's a part of the homecoming parade down there tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Freddie showing out
and
for
then
the
Freddie's
fans.
coming up here tomorrow
Yes.
to sign autographs along with Andre Reed, our buddy.
Yes.
Andre Reed. Andre's
The
great.
big 8-3.
Andre was out at TSE.
He knows how to have fun.
No doubt.
Yeah.
He was out at TSE about a year ago. I was out there. We were hanging out with him. He was signing autographs, taking pictures with people. Yeah, he knows how to have fun.
Yeah, he
for
was
sure.
out in LA with us at Game Day Hospitality last year when we were out in
Yeah.
Los Angeles. Stays out there, comes back for the TSC. Overall, all these guys do great things for the community in Buffalo, just outside, off the football field as well. Coming here, signing autographs for you guys all weekend. It's going to keep filling up here. Thank you all for coming out. I know we only have limited time here with you,
Yeah, that's
Sal,
all right. It's all right. We're
but
good.
obviously moving into tomorrow.
Got Joe, my man Joey's
What do you-
here.
what do
That's
you-
right.
I know the rivalries this weekend. You like the jerseys. You like the Coleman Zero in the
I do.
rivalry. What else are you looking forward to on Sunday?
So here's the thing. I think you have to watch for and understand when you see it on TV, you don't understand the little nuances.
Yes.
And when you see it, like I was out at practice this week, and they were wearing the jerseys to get ready, their helmets to get ready for them. They weren't wearing the jerseys yet. They're wearing the helmets.
Yeah, I saw that.
And the
yeah.
helmets were popping. But it's going to look even sweeter at
Popping.
night. There's going to even sweeter at night with the lights
with the
coming
lights
on,
and the
right?
reflections.
And then,
yes.
but inside the jersey, inside the logo, there's so many little tiny things that you have to notice that are just a real bit, just subtle stuff. It's going to be super
intricate
cool.
stuff.
No
yes.
doubt. So we're going to have to check on that too. And I want everybody to watch that. I want everybody to see that.
My
It's
favorite
gonna be
part of the
very
jersey is
cool.
the Bills Mafia on the inside collar. It's just a
Oh.
nice little. Oh, you don't like it?
No, oh yes, I mean, yeah, I love
my
it.
God! Oh my God! I thought you were.
no,
in
I-
disgust.
no. Oh, and as in really good. But
Yes. Yeah.
you know what's cool? It
Nice
made me
little
think though.
tribute.
It made me think though. These jerseys also they kind of remind me a little bit of the UB white jerseys, and I think they're so clean.
I
Those
agree.
are great
I agree
jerseys.
when they wear the retro white helmet as
Yes.
well. Yeah, those are so clean. I know that you got obligations to take care of here, Sal, just in under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on. We'll obviously see you tomorrow as well. You and Maniac are going to be answering questions from the people. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure. And I know Maniac and you guys got some stuff going on tonight. And then I'm going to be on WGR here at 5 p.m. to talk all about what's going on at the Buffalo Bills, give you an injury report update. Got the injury report, who's going to be playing, who's not going to be playing. We'll see about that. Some guys questionable. I'll go on WGR at 5 p.m. We'll do that. And then tomorrow I'll be back here. The party goes all day.
It never stops.
I'm doing a Sal's House video podcast right here at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Right here.
3 p.m. tomorrow. All right, so come on back here, be here with me, hang out with me, 3 p.m. tomorrow, maybe even before that. But I know that I'll be here hanging out with all the people and having a great time. We got Whitney over here with Ty Johnson.
Yes.
And with the
Great
shirts. with
people.
Ty.
Yep. Buy your
We-
shirts.
We got TSE Buffalo over here, obviously, and they're the whole thing. I mean, you talk about signed jerseys and cards.
Absolutely.
Got my man Del Reed at 26 shirts back there. And folks, how about you go out and check out Buddy's Second Chance Rescue outside. Buddy's Second Chance Rescue outside. Some amazing dogs outside
Thank
that you can give a great home to. But Buddy's Second Chance Rescue. All right, go save one until there are none is their motto. And they are so stinking cute out there. It's unbelievable.
Puppies are up for adoption here, folks, as well as food for catering, grilled chicken and pulled pork sandwiches, courtesy of Remy's Catering and Events, as well as unlimited beer, wine, and liquor with wristband purchases through TSE. Sal, thank you for joining us. I'll let you get on your way.
You got it. Thank you, man.
Good to
Thank
see
you.
you,
Have a
and I'll
great
see you
time
tomorrow.
for sure.
Yes,
You
sounds
got
good.
it. Thank you.
Do we want to go now or take a break?
Oh, wait.
Perfect. Yeah.
You're good. Remy's Catering. Remy's Catering. Thank them
Yes.
tonight, too.
Yes,
There you
Remus
go.
Catering. They're offering the grilled
got it.
chicken and pulled
got it.
pork. You can pass that set over here. Thanks, Sal. See you tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sal Capaccio.
Give it up for Sal
Give it up for
Capaccio, ladies and
Sal.
gentlemen. All right.
You got my card there.
Yes. Sorry. This?
If you're going to introduce me, Joe DeMarco, I gave you the card.
Oh, where is it?
Wing, I just gave it to you.
I think you gave it. I think you gave it to him.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Appreciate it. All right, folks. And now I'm joined by Joe DeMarco from the Wings Flight of Hope Lot founder and pilot for the Wings Flight of Hope. Thank you for joining me, Joe.
Well, we're so happy to host today.
Always a pleasure.
And everybody here, in case you don't know what we do, we provide free flights for patients and their families. You'll see pictures of the flights right here. These two little kids here at neuroblastoma, like Hunter Kelly, and they're 10 years old now because of Hunter's Hope. So we did the flights for them. We fly a lot of cancer patients. All the pilots are volunteers. The flights are free. So if you know anybody with any kind of need to travel for medical care, that's what we do. We're all volunteer pilots, and the flights, we just provide a germ-free flight, and it's free. We make it so much easier for them to travel.
Not just a tailgate hotspot, folks. These people are out here doing great things in the community. Joe, thank you. Second year here of the big show.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah.
How much does it mean, the growth that you've seen thus far between year 1 and 2?
Yeah, just to see the people that are here already. I mean, it didn't even start yet, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we're not even underway.
Yeah, and for me, just for somebody to be here and support, have the excitement of the Bills, and then maybe learn about what we do. That's what's all worthwhile for us.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for informing the people, letting them know what you guys do behind the scenes. Who's the favorite player you're looking forward to seeing today? Gotta ask. Today or tomorrow?
Yeah,
there's some Hall of Famers here. Come on.
It's always nice to see Jim Kelly. Wings did all his flights for his health when he had to go to New York.
Amazing stuff. Thank you very much.
We saw him going from where he was and where he is now, and to be a part of it. He raised so much awareness in Buffalo that it doesn't matter who you are. Some people thought we fly people who can't afford it, and then people realized, hey, you flew Jim Kelly, and we helped a lot of people because of that flight. So, and now he helps us. So that's what it's all about. We helped him. Now he's helping Wings.
Truly incredible, Joe. Thank you for everything you guys do for the community. Yep. We'll be here all weekend, folks. Thanks for joining me, Joe. Can I get a Go Bills?
Go Bills.
All righty. Thanks, folks. Give it up for Joe DeMarco with Wings Flight of Hope. We're going to keep on going here. Appreciate it. Let me know anytime, anything else. Do you guys want a break or keep going? All right. Oh, you can't? Oh, well, I'm joined by a very special guest as well. Intern Carson Carve, as some may call him, from Trainwreck Sports Pay the Bill podcast, all the way up from Bonnie's for the weekend. Carve, it's good to have you.
Of course. I'm happy to be here just like everybody else. This is a truly great event. It's a lot of guys are going to be showing up here on the Bills. You brought it up. James Cook, 5:30. We're nearing in on that.
That's getting close.
You got some wide receivers, Shavers, Coleman, Shakir, you name it. Really great event. Excited to be here, and I'm fired up to make the trip up this weekend.
Yeah, pleasure. We're not in Batavia this weekend. It's pretty cool being here this time. Yeah. So, but with the performance last weekend, I know I heard you guys on Pay the Bills. You went all over it. Yes. Great viewership, great episode as well. Is there any concern moving from a team like the Saints to this Patriots team where the offenses looked pretty good? With Diggs coming back to town, our good friend Mac Hollins as well. By the way, isn't it so crazy, the disparity, how we all feel of Mac Hollins coming back to Buffalo versus Stephon Diggs?
Mac Hollins, he's an easy guy to love. He does everything right. He never takes a play off. He'll block for you. He'll go run a route for you. He plays special teams. He does everything right. He's just the guy that's easy to love. His personality is great as well. But as far as the Bills are concerned, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to worry. Once again, the team scores 30. Like clockwork, even if it looks maybe a little bit sloppy, right? And defensively, hold the Saints to 19 points. I know there's a little bit of concern with the run defense, but overall, I think that kind of plays into the Bills' hand. When you're able to get up early, teams are going to be forced to throw the football. And at the end of the day, the Bills are 4-0. You can't ask for anything better than that. And hopefully they can carry it over here with the schedule coming up in the next month.
Absolutely. Teams are going to be forced to throw the football, but Drake May is like, he's showing flashes. What have you thought of his performance?
I think Drake May, he's going to be a good quarterback. I've liked him since his days at UNC. He's a guy that plays the game at a really high level mentally. He's got some really nice tools physically as well. I think 7 touchdowns and 2 picks this year. That's what you like to see out of a younger guy. Takes care of the football. He's not going to be losing you football games. Completing 74% of his passes. That's really good. Solid. One of the best in the NFL.
Yeah.
So for him, it's about protecting him, getting him some guys around him. He's been sacked 13 times this year.
Look at the stats from
this guy, Allen was sacked 14 times all of last season. So they got to protect him. I think that's a spot that the Bills can attack. But Drake May individually, I'm very high on him.
That's definitely something they got to address. But yeah, do you think any chance Eddie O comes back to help get through those trenches that they've been struggling to protect with?
I know he was limited in practice a little bit this week. He's listed as questionable. He's a phenomenal guy to have up front. He's a guy that you'd love to have. you prefer him at 100%, I'd say, at this point in the season compared to maybe at 80. But Eddie O, you got to love him.
Impressed with Deion Walker's play from that last game?
Oh, of course. Deion Walker, what a nice surprise he's been. A guy who was drafted in the 4th round this year for the Bills. You saw some flashes in preseason. If you guys go down, he's given an opportunity that maybe he wouldn't have had without the injuries. And that's what you want to see out of a guy. If you're given opportunity, take advantage of it. He's done just that. You could see the flashes, and he started 3 out of the 4 games to start the year. You can't ask much more out of a 4th round pick than that.
You really can't. And folks, we are just half an hour away from our first signing getting underway. That is the AFC Offensive Player of the Month, James Jimbo Cook. Thank you all for coming out to the big show 2. TSC Buffalo Wings Flight of Hope. We got Buddy's Second Chance Rescue outside. You can play with puppies. You can even adopt one and take one home if you want to. We would prefer it that way. As we keep on rolling here, Carson, it's rivalry week. The Bills taking on the Patriots. Do you think this was the appropriate game for the Whiteouts? A lot of people are saying, it's 80 and sunny in October, and we're doing these blizzard jerseys.
I cannot complain about it. I think jerseys, when you're going all white, you're going to much rather prefer that earlier in the year rather than if you're playing in winter games with snow. It becomes a little hard to see.
You wouldn't be able to see your teammates if you're playing in a winter game with these jerseys.
Exactly. That's a huge concern I'd have if they were to do that late towards the year. But I think this is the right game. Of course, it's AFC East, so it has to be centralized around that. I think this is the right game at a good time, in prime time, where everyone can see it as well.
I agree with it. Anyone that says we give the Patriots too much shit, listen, we're doing things for them this year. We're wearing the iced out jerseys the first game.
Yep.
And then I'm sorry. No, we're wearing the red helmets last week against the Jets.
Yes.
Never mind. We're only doing a little for them, not much. We'll welcome them anytime back, though. James Cook getting underway here in half an hour. Carson, this game coming up, need your analysis on the defensive end of the ball.
Defensively, for the Bills, I'm assuming is what you're asking. The run game for New England has struggled. They've had a rushing attack that has averaged 3.9 yards a carry the whole year. Longest runs 22 yards. Just 3 carries over 20 yards. So they're not explosive. The passing game is where they do some damage. They just don't score a whole lot. They've had some turnovers for the Patriots as far as the red zone is concerned. So defensively, the Bills only have 4 turnovers in 4 games. I know I say only, but when you look at the Bills defense, they are known for forcing turnovers. I know at the last 5 years, they finished top 5 each year in turnovers. So I'd like to see them press that issue, get a turnover or 2. We talked about the sacks and how the offensive line for New England's maybe not their strength. Getting after the quarterback's huge as well. I thought Epinesa looked sharp at the end of that game against New Orleans. Maybe you get Ed Oliver back. And then, of course, you got Greg and Joey Bosa rotating in. Those are some good dudes that you want to get peeling their ears back and getting after the quarterback.
Epinesa really did have a good play there last game. James Cook arriving here, folks. Give it up. AFC Offensive Player of the Month. Thank you all for coming out to the big show 2 here at the Wings Flight of Hope lot. TSE Buffalo. Rivalry game. Last one against the Patriots. Provided we don't see them in the playoffs at the current stadium.
Yes.
We've been asking fans all week, what is your favorite memory in the current Highmark Stadium?
I think this is tricky. I'm not a guy who goes to a ton of games. I'll disclaim that early. I'm also a little bit younger, so I don't have, the 31-3 comeback and all that. But
that's
I think
one.
my favorite moments in the Highmark Stadium was probably my first playoff game I ever went to. Skylar Thompson starting for Miami. There was a little bit of concern. Hey, maybe
that
the Bills,
was a sketchy game.
Yes, maybe the Bills were going to get upset. Allen fumbles the ball. They pick it up and they score. Things went south real quick in that game, but it didn't matter. The Bills overcame adversity, came back, won in a thrilling fashion, picking up a late first down to seal the deal.
27-24, I believe.
It was something similar to that. That was a game that I didn't even anticipate going until about 2 hours before kickoff. And to see that happen, my team in the playoffs get their win. It was a great sight to see,
was when
I loved it.
I was on the edge of my seat that entire game. We definitely got our heads a little underwater for that one, thinking we were just going to coast away with that one. I'll put you on the spot a little bit here, too.
Okay.
Favorite memory playing against the Patriots for the Bills. And it's tough, right?
Oh.
Because you and I grew up when we were just getting slapped around left and right almost 2 times a year by the Patriots. So it's tough to have a good memory of these folks.
That's tough. I remember there were games where I thought we'd have a chance. I think I'd be the big shot in school saying, this is going to be the week we're going to upset Tom Brady and the Patriots. Wouldn't happen. I'd have to say it comes down to 2. Either the perfect game, can't ask for much more than that in the playoffs. We dominate them in basically every facet of the game. And I think the second one was when I was 5 or 6 years old. Me and my dad didn't have tickets to the game, but my dad was trying to get me into the game. When the Bills upset Tom Brady, Ryan Fitzpatrick, the quarterback,
2011, I believe.
no handshake at the end of the game from Tom.
I mean, what a dick.
The
I'm
Bills,
sorry.
the Bills start the year hot as well. To me, that was peak Bills football in the drought year when you have a huge upset over New England, gives you mass amounts of hope, and ultimately they fell flat that season. But still, those two, I think, were my most memorable moments against the Patriots.
I was not at that game, but I've heard from pretty much everyone that was, even into this new era with Allen leading our team at quarterback, that was the loudest they have ever heard, that Highmark Stadium. Rightfully so, too. We didn't get one up on Tom Brady very often, except that 2016 season, too, when he caught the suspension. I believe we just posted it the other day, shutting out Belichick
Jacoby
at
Brissett,
home.
yeah.
That felt really good. I mean, Jacoby Brissett, what the hell? He's still quarterbacking, too. Crazy, crazy stuff. You're not going to get this type of analysis anywhere else, folks. Tune in Tuesdays for Pay the Bills podcast on Trainwreck Sports. Photo op with James Cook begins at 5:15. So if you have the photo op, please form a line now by the photo booth in the back left corner. That's photo ops with James Cook begin at 5:15. If you have a photo op, line up back left corner by the photo booth where that man holds the sign up. Thank you very much. We're going to get underway here very soon, and we're going to take a quick break. Carson, I know you guys went over your predictions. What was your final score prediction for these people on the Pay the Bills podcast for Sunday Night Football?
37-17, of course. I got to roll with the Bills advancing to 5-0.
Covering the 8.5 spread and the over there. That's a lot of points. Carson from Pay the Bills Pod, Trainwreck Sports, thank you for joining me. We're going to come back here a little later, folks. We're going to get you underway with the photo ops and signings. But until then, this train never stops. Let's go, Bills.